Welcome back, and this is your travelers Nani again. And today, this is the final five spot to be featured in my trip last couple of weeks ago. And this time, we're gonna feature you the Shirakawagu and the neighboring Gukayama regions line the Shugawa River Valley and the remote mountains that span from Gifu to Toyama prefectures. Declared as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1995, and they're famous for their traditional Gazo Zukuri farmhouses, and some of which are more than 250 years old. Ogimachi, Shirakawagu largest village and main attractions makes a good day trip from Takayama or a stop on the bus journey between Takayama and Kanazawa. The best way to experience the town, however, is to stay overnight at one of the farmhouses, and many of which now serves as minsu. So if you want to spend the night there, and you can go to farmhouses stay, it's a highly recommended area. And the Ogimachi village, a largest village in Shirakawago, and then you can experience the winter light up or the illumination during the night. So again, Shirakawa is a village located in Ono District, Gifu Prefecture, Japan. It is best known for being the site of Shirakawagu, a small traditional village showcasing a building style known as the Gatsuzukuri. Together with Gukayama in Nanto Toyama, it is one of the UNESCO World Heritage. In Shirakawa, you can find in the village about 100 buildings made in Gatsuzukuri style, common in agricultural villages of all Japan. If you want to see the whole village, you can go up to the observation deck. It's about 20 minutes walk along the promenade, or you can take the bus going up. If you're private car, you're not going there, or a big shuttle bus, you're not go up there. So there is a shuttle bus to get in from the village to the observation deck. So it takes about 20 minutes. It departs at 9 a.m. until 3:40 and costs 200 yen in one way. So it means like 400 yen for two-way. Understand that Shirakawagu refers to an area, and the village is known as the called Ogimachi village. see the full village, you can go up to the observation deck where you can take the full view of the historic village, and it's also great for taking group photos. It takes around 20 minutes to walk along the promenade from the bus terminal. In the winter, the promenade is closed, but you can ride a shuttle bus to get from the village to this observation deck. So shuttle bus depart every 20 minutes between 9 a.m. until 3:40 in the afternoon, and it costs 200 yen in one way. It means that if you want to go back to the village, you have to pay 400 yen. Village and illumination. Shirakawagu is also known for its beautiful appearance during winter. When the area receives a considerable snowfall, you can see the historic village is in its famous snow-covered state from December to February. Additionally, the village is lit up at the night every year in January and February. The thatched roof buildings and the white snow cover the pitch black winter sky looks so magical, and however, please note that the illumination are now in reservation only. And if you want to stroll around, there's a lot of things that you can eat in the local food. Like Hida beef is a variety of Wagyu beef from Gifu, and it's considered to be Hida beef has passed strict inspection as smooth textures and an exquisite taste. The cattle are raised freely in nature. It means they are free-range cow. In Shirakawagu, visitors will find many shops that sell grilled Hida beef skewers or croquettes from takeout, and you can also eat Hida beef at restaurants. You cannot miss the soba noodles, which is really famous in Japan, and it's healthy, and it's also made from buckwheat. And you can freely play the snow around these gazu houses, and each one of the houses has name. And the big house is Wada House. It's a gazu style home and is the largest in the village and is designated as an important cultural property of Japan. First through fourth floors behind the house are open for public viewing. Its magnificent beams and pillars are incredible and a must-see. So wild grass tea and served for free is another fun part of the house. The tea is made with water heated in an iron kettle on the hearth. Admission is 300 yen for adults and 150 yen for the children. Shirakawagu is the most photogenic places I visited in Japan, and even it's very long drive from Tokyo to Nagoya or Takayama is worth your visit. And then stay a lot and time there, taking pictures, taking videos, and saying a lot because most of Japan is beautiful. But the following pictures were taken on my trips and during Takayama, the old town, and this one is the winter wonderland, of course, of the Ogimachi village in Shirakawagu. So it becomes snowing in the evening before you arrive there, and then look at me like walking around there. It's still like showering some snow. You can see, like, it's feeding your eyes to this beautiful scenery of Shirakawagu. And I passed this called the temple Myusinji Temple, designated by the prefectures an important cultural property, and can also be toured inside its building and to see its old tools. The temple has the largest thatched roof in the village that will impress all who visit. Shirakawagu can be enjoyed in one day, but it is very recommended to stay in a private home in the village, and you can experience the best view during the winters, especially now when I went there. It's very pretty. So if you want to see the list of lodging houses, you can visit their website. So this is the view from the observation deck. It's very pretty and it's so magical, and it's one of the UNESCO World Heritage Site famous for its traditional gasusukor farmhouses, and it's located in the remote Shirakawa River Valley in Keipo Prefecture, close to the border with Toyama. What makes even gasusukor houses even more fascinating is that the roofs are constructed without nails or any metal materials. They're made entirely of straw and wood sourced from the forest around the village, and in spite of this, the architectural style has endured, with the oldest house being over 250 years old. It's important to note that the name Shirakawagu refers to an area people used to describe the village, but actually refers to a region. The largest village in Shirakawagu, the one you can often see in social media, and the one I'll be describing in this guide, is called Ogimachi village. So Shirakawa is very known also for its spring is one of the best time to visit Japan because of the cherry blossoms in between April to May. However, I don't think that Shirakawago is the best place to see them, as Ogimachi doesn't seem to have many cherry trees. If the cherry blossoms are what you're after, then you're probably better off going somewhere else. And June to August, Shirakawagu turns green in summer, and the trees and the rice paddies are very verdant green, and many flowers are in full bloom throughout the village. So in September and November, perhaps the second best time to visit Shirakawagu, and many parts of the Japan are gorgeous in autumn, with the leaves turning brilliant shades of red, orange, and yellow, surrounded by mountains and the forests. Expect Ogimachi village to be no different. At the end of this video, I will show you the picture where I went last fall, which is very pretty during the multicolored of the fall. So the best time to go is actually December until March, because Shirakawagu is stunning on the winter. The gasusukoi houses look like a gingerbread houses when covered in snow. That's why, when they were designed for so, I don't think there's a better time to visit Ogimachi village than in winter. Just be sure to dress warmly, as it can get very cold. So you will ask me how to get there, and there is no infinite number of ways to get there to Shirakawago depending on where you are in Japan. But I will try to guide you, and I'll focus on the nearest major cities of Takayama, Toyama, and Nagoya. So via Takayama is perhaps the closest major city to Shirakawago. I went both times at about 50 minutes to Nohi bus. A one-way ticket costs 2,600 and 4,600 for round trip yen. So there are reserved buses and non-reserved buses. True, if you're going during peak season in winter, then you may want to get reserved seats. You can check the Nohi bus website for more information. And if you're ready not to do all the planning yourself, then another option would be to book a day tour through Clock. So I went from Nagoya is over 2.5 hours away from including it here, because Gipo bus operates multiple direct routes per day from Nagoya to Shirakawago. The fare is Japanese yen 4,000 each way, and you can book through Wheeler. So if you're planning on doing day trip, then it may be easier and cheaper to book a tour. As for me, I went there first and stay for a hotel overnight, and it was very easy for me to gather around and stroll around Shirakawago, or it's called the Ogimachi village. So you can take the Takayama Horokiro Pass or GR Pass that entitles you to unlimited travel for 5 consecutive days. The GR trains and Nohi buses within the Chubu region, and it's valid for all the routes. So you can check the Takayama Horokiro Pass for more information. So if you want to immerse yourself in Shirakawagu experience, then you may be interested in Farmhouse's stay. A few of the Gasasukori houses in Shirakawagu operates a family-run lodging so guests can stay at night. And at my back is so pretty, and I was so enjoying the snow. This is my second time to go in Shirakawagu. With the first time I went, there is no snow. Of course, there's snow, but it's just like a drizzle. But this time, is very pretty and it's so magical. And I have guys that you had a little bit of knowledge where I went, and this is Shirakawa. So I take from Tokyo 5 hours drive, and it's just from a private tour bus. So we went to Hida village, the old village in Takayama, which is very pretty too. But of course I was very successful, and I'm feeling proud and very excited and so fulfilled being here and see these houses, the Gasusukori houses covered with snow. And thank you guys for listening and watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed the beauty of Japan, which the travelers now are featuring right now. It might not be very precise, but I give you a little bit of experience that no one can ever imagine how beautiful the eyes or my videos cannot whatever you say it cannot describe the beauty in my own eyes, which I just experience. So thank you guys, and please stay for upcoming videos, which I may be uploaded in a few days. Bye.